Alright, welcome back to YouTube, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of people hating PewDiePie for no particular reason. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Dallas, aka Infurness, and welcome back to the Thetekkitrealm. And today we're going to be talking about some things that have been going on in the YouTube community. So once again, we have some drama involving the world's biggest YouTube creator, known as PewDiePie. But this time, I'd say it's pretty interesting. School teachers are now starting to teach kids to hate PewDiePie. I'm not even kidding you. We live in a world where most people go on the internet a lot, and a lot of people on the internet like to go in the headline section of lots of big news sections and read the first thing they see. And a lot of the times, people will believe the first thing they see and everything they see. I mean, why do you think so many major news outlets like the Wall Street Journal make so much money off of criticizing people like that? Because people just eat it up, including this one teacher of which we're going to review the clip of in this very video. Now, I don't want to turn into one of those stupid commentary channels that just reviews every single thing that's decently popular for views, but this particular incident seems rather too interesting and amazing to ignore. So without further ado, let's show the clip.
And by every time you retweet one of these things, or every time you promote this idea, you are promoting ignorance, racism, genocide, anti-Semitism. These are all things that you are putting forward when you are doing anything that promotes PewDiePie. So be careful about this. If someone decided to, if something were to happen and PewDiePie were to be sued for this, you could be complicit. If you retweet it, they can make you pay a fine as well, because you have officially published anti-Semitic things. So if you are republishing this stuff, you could get in trouble for it. Be very aware that that is a real thing.
So before we get started in reviewing this masterpiece of a clip, I just have to say, amazing kudos to the filmer of this video. What a hero. What would the world be without you? And the link for this tweet will be in the description, and of course, PewDiePie did quote it on Twitter, so that's how all of this kind of got into light. So anyways, we have a lot to review here about this. First of all, is this what they be teaching in public schools nowadays? Because, look, I haven't been in school for quite a while, but if this is how it's going, then kids are literally being told to not like YouTube people. That's literally what's being told in classrooms. Is that how it's going down in classrooms? So the first thing that we hear in this video is, of course, the natural, all-original race card.
Racism.
The PewDiePie is racist / non-Semitic card. I've never heard that before. And also, I don't know if anyone in this class was enough of a mad lad to actually film this as well and actually catch the appearance of the teacher who was saying these things. But if anyone did, even if it's a vertical clip, I really don't care. That'd be still worth it. I would highly recommend that you publicize that. So essentially what this teacher is saying is that PewDiePie could be sued for being anti-Semitic or saying anti-Semitic things, and not only that, but you, anyone, the person watching this very video right now, could be also sued if you simply retweet it on Twitter. So what exactly happens to people making videos about this? Well, I guess I should just suspect the CIA at my door the instant I publish this video. I don't know what entirely spiked this teacher to start going off in a class which I would presume would have at least 30 students in it, talking about PewDiePie. I don't know if someone in the class just shouted subscribe to PewDiePie, like the meme against the Battle with T-Series. I really don't know what could have possibly caused this, but in reality, it must have been a pretty interesting discussion before all this was even filmed. So yeah, that was basically the whole video in a nutshell. He basically said that if you retweet anything about PewDiePie, or I'm not entirely sure what he was referring to as retweeting. I'm not entirely sure if he was talking about a single tweet about PewDiePie. I don't even know. At the end of the day, the ironic and funny thing is, this very tweet featuring this video has over 11,000 retweets, which is probably a lot of people to sue, so I think the court system is gonna have a little bit of a problem with that. But now to talk about where this all started from. And on top of all that, the Wall Street Journal has apparently gotten hacked as well, so can't wait to get into all of that. So apparently, over the weekend, Wall Street Journal was hacked by actual PewDiePie fan hackers or whatnot. And I was looking on Google for reliable news sources about this, and I just happened to notice Wall Street Journal didn't talk about this themselves, so I thought that was kind of funny. However, The Verge, which also has had a history with negatively portraying PewDiePie, had a really good thing to say about it. So before we get into it, here's an actual screenshot of the actual Wall Street Journal page which was a public apology for PewDiePie, which was the hacked page. I'm not sure if anyone actually got the full article in a screenshot, but this is basically what it looked like before it was taken down. Due to misrepresentation by our journalists, those of whom who have been fired, we are sponsoring PewDiePie to reach a maximum subscribers and beat T-Series to 80 million. We also need your credit card number, every date, and the lucky 3 digits on the back to win the chicken dinner in Fortnite. Once again, people who have done this, absolute heroes. But after all this happened, to put it simply, Wall Street Journal wasn't entirely thrilled about it. A Wall Street Journal representative told The Verge that they were aware of the issue and have launched a full investigation. PewDiePie fans have used hacking to promote the creator's channel at least once before. Just last month, a hacker claimed credit for breaking into a series of printers and printing out sheets asking people to subscribe to PewDiePie. So yeah, this whole situation was at the very least a pretty hilarious one. So I'm pretty much 90% sure that at the end of the day, this teacher was just inspired to make a hateful rant to a group of 30 extremely impressionable kids in a school classroom, simply because of an article he must have read about PewDiePie. So once again, the PewDiePie hate train and bandwagon probably won't be going anywhere anytime soon, so it's just going to be funny to see more of this stuff going on because literally no one is on the Wall Street Journal side. No one is on the side, at least no reasonable person would be on the side of a teacher who would say things like that. But yeah, if you want to see the tweet for yourself, I will have it linked in the description along with everything else. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. You'll see me. Goodbye.